Hey guys, what's up? It's kind of late, so like 2:30 in the morning, but I can't sleep, so I figured I'd make a video because I was looking on the internet and I found an article that I'm going to share with you guys. And at first I thought it was kind of funny, and then I got to reading it, and I don't know. I shared it anyway just because it's something to share, but it's kind of a hateful article. But first things first, pack, dip, spit. All right. Sorry. Um, Lost track of what I was saying. Okay, this article is called "The 10 Most Redneck Cities in the United States." So of course it caught my eye. Now I'll tell you how they did it, like how they ranked them, and then I'll tell you the ranking. I don't agree with the ranking at all. I feel like a lot of these places are really city and not country at all, not redneck. Um, but I mean, by reading the article, I obviously realized it was someone who had no freaking clue what they were talking about, and someone who really hates rednecks because a lot of the shit they were saying, like they were they're from Austin, Texas, apparently, and the first spiel they go through is how they're ashamed that whenever they tell somebody from far away that they're from Austin, Texas, and they say, "Oh, like George Bush," and all that stuff, and they said that regular people all over the country are surrounded by everyday gun-toting, cowboy boot-wearing country bumpkins, which, mm, yummy. I'm assuming was meant to be an insult because it sounds like they really don't like country people. But nonetheless, I will share this list with you and how they did it. First, they started off on how they did it with percent of the population that didn't complete high school, which is kind of bullshit because just because someone is a redneck doesn't mean they completed high school, and just because someone completed high school doesn't mean they're redneck. Um, number of, number of gun ammo stores per capita. I kind of agree with that one. But you know, I know rednecks that aren't pro gun, so uh, number of taxidermists per capita. Also not true. I know people who don't use taxidermists because they don't believe in wasting the meat. Um, Number of cowboy boot stores per capita. I kind of agree with that one, but not all. Right. You know, they categorize rednecks in the same way. So, um, number of country radio stations per capita. Well, obviously rednecks live in the country, so I agree with that one. Uh, Number of NASCAR racetracks close by. Where I live is a pretty redneck area, and we don't have any NASCAR racetracks. So that doesn't mean you're number of WalMarts per capita. There's a lot of WalMarts that are in some pretty. I'm trying to say this in a way that's not going to offend people. Pretty shitty areas, not necessarily redneck, but shitty. Like, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that. Pretty shitty areas that aren't redneck. That doesn't mean that they're redneck. And number of riding lawnmower / tractor repair shops per capita, because only rednecks care about lawn care. So that's the criteria they base this entire list on. To me, it's a load of bullshit because that's not what rednecks are. Rednecks is a way of life. It's a way of, you know, a real redneck, you know, believes in the Constitution, believes in freedom, believes in America, believes in manners, you know. And a lot of these people that are probably on this list of these cities are not those people. Redneck is a way of thinking, not a way of shopping. So, number 10 on the list is Mesa, Arizona. Uh, I mean, I don't know much about Mesa. I didn't research it, so I have no idea. Number 9 on the list is Cleveland, Ohio. From what I understand, that's a big city area. So I don't believe that's redneck at all. Number 8, Sacramento, California. Again, no idea. Number 7, Arlington, Texas. I kind of believe that because it's Texas. A lot of rednecks in Texas. We all know that, and we're all proud of it. Number 6, Fort Worth, Texas. Another Texas. Number 5, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kind of agree with that one. Number 4, Oklahoma City. Kind of agree with that one too. Number 3, Nashville. Which obviously we can all agree with that because that's where all our, not all, but most of our country artists started. They got their big hit in Nashville and they record in Nashville now. So yeah, I've been to Nashville. It's a pretty country place. So number 2, my home state, Kansas City, Missouri. I don't live in Kansas City, but I've been to Kansas City. And trust me, it's not really a redneck area. It's more of an artsy area. And last but not least, Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia, I agree with. I don't know if I agree with Atlanta, but I'm pretty sure there's more redneck places than Atlanta. The fuck is this on my radio? Oh, it's a commercial. Anyway, that's the whole list. Now, whether I agree with it, I don't. Because where I live, in Winfield, Missouri, by Troy, we're real redneck. And we're a lot redneck than Atlanta, I'm pretty sure. A lot more redneck. But yeah, I mean, I'll post the link to the article. This is really just a real hateful article. And the main reason this lady posted Atlanta, Georgia as number 1 is she referenced that Jeff Foxworthy's from there. I don't know whether or not Jeff Foxworthy's really a redneck. I mean, just because you go on a tour and you say jokes like you might be a redneck if doesn't mean you're a redneck. Larry the Cable Guy's not a redneck. I hate to break that to you guys. He's not. His name's not even Larry. I forgot what it is. It's something else. But yeah, I figured I'd share that with you guys. I had nothing else to do. It's 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm bored. I can't sleep, so I decided I'd make a video, show you guys. I was gonna say something else. Give me 1 second. But yeah, it goes through a whole spiel of people who didn't graduate from high school, and it kind of tells you that rednecks are dumb, stupid, gun-toting rednecks. Yes, most rednecks are gun-toting, but that ain't stupid. It's in the Constitution, Second Amendment, and for those of you, in fact, me and a bunch of the guys on Different Nation, kind of gotten a big spiel about this, about the government, how Obama tried to take all our guns, which I don't know if I mean, I agree he's against guns, but no president is ever going to get the power to take our guns away, no matter how hard they try, because people are still going to get guns. As soon as guns become legal, all of us rednecks are going to be outlaws, and that's fine with me. I'll be an outlaw till the day I die. live by the Constitution, die by the Constitution. That's my motto. Um, so that this list, I figured I'd share it with you guys, but to me, it has no merit. This person obviously doesn't know what redneck is, and she needs to be. Let me make sure it's a she real quick. I keep saying she. I'm pretty sure it's a she. Yeah, her name's Erin Krause. She is from Austin, Texas, but she says Austin, Texas is the land of live music, beautiful parks, active, healthy people, art, theater, and open-mindedness. Which she, I guess, believes that rednecks are not open-minded, they don't believe in health, and they don't believe in theater. Okay, you believe that, Erin Krause, because I was, I don't know about any other rednecks, but I was in speech and debate in high school, and me and my buddy went first place. So I can honestly say I'm a redneck who does believe in theater because I was in theater. But I mean, whatever. Don't pay any attention to these kind of people. But I'll post a link in the description to the article. You guys can check it out. Comment if you guys find an article you want me to share. I'm gonna start doing that. Just sharing articles every now and then that I find that are pretty cool about rednecks and stuff, like NASCAR and all that stuff. That's another thing. She hits big on NASCAR. I don't watch NASCAR. I really don't. I don't dislike it. I like NASCAR. I just never watch it. It's one of the sports I like, but it's very boring to watch unless it's like hockey. It's boring unless you're actually there. It's a different experience. That's pretty much all I've got today. Dipping my everyday dip, Copenhagen wintergreen. You guys got anything else? Just give me a shout out. Not shout out. Just comment. Tell me, hey, check this one out. I do want to give a quick shout out to a guy who just joined divernation.com. He doesn't have any videos up yet, but he says he's going to start a YouTube channel. So I will let you guys. I'll give him another shout out when he gets his YouTube channel up and running. It's Nicholas Lemons. Him and his brother are both in the military, active duty. So his brother, I believe, is currently deployed. So my thanks go out to them. I know Veterans Day just passed up, so thank you guys for what you guys do. But yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up when he gets a YouTube channel because I feel like his videos are going to be pretty cool. But that's all I got for today. So see you guys later.